Hi everyone, and welcome to Creative Chelsea. Today I'm excited to be sharing with you a fun card that I have made for the Global Stampin Video Hop. This month's theme is Fun Vellum Techniques, and if you know me, I love vellum and I use it a lot. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how you can color on vellum and get fun embellishments like these Christmas lights that I've added to my cards. There are other great vellum techniques that are going to be shared this month, so make sure to keep hopping around to see all the ideas by clicking on the link to the next video in the description below. If you are new to my channel and would like to subscribe, click on the link in the bottom right corner. We're going to start making this card from the bottom to the top. So the first layer is a fun blended background using one of the decorative masks from the 4 square decorative mask pack. So I'm not sure if you can see, but they all have these really fun designs. I love this one. And I thought this one would be fun for Christmas. I kind of thought about little lights, twinkling lights in the background. So I'm going to go ahead and just place that on a piece of soft seafoam cardstock that's been cut a little smaller than my card base, to 4 inches by 5 1/4. I'm going to take a little shaded spruce on a blending brush, and I'm just going to hold it in place. I don't care if I get a lot or a little. I just need just a touch of this pattern in the center of my cardstock. So if it just doesn't need to be perfect. Okay, so I'm going to put that on there. So that looks great. There's just a hint of that pattern on the cardstock, and then I'm going to take that same blending brush and just add a little darker edge along the outside. Perfect. Okay, so that piece is all done. Next I'm going to stamp and cut my Christmas tree, and I'm using one from the Merriest Trees bundle, and it does come with coordinating dies. And one thing that I love about this tree is that you can actually cut it into these sections. So I'm going to use the full tree today, but the dies do come with smaller sections, and so you can either do a full tree or 3 little parts or separate them all and layer them all on top of each other. It's a really fun set. So I'm going to go ahead and ink this up. But I don't want it to be flat. I want there to be a little bit of texture to my tree. So I'm going to take just a tissue, something that has a smooth texture to it, and bundle it up, and then I'm going to kind of pat it all over my tree. And this is going to give me a texture to my tree so that it's not just a solid tree. I think a little bit of texture is good sometimes. So you may want to use a Stampin' piercing mat. This is going to give a little bit of cushion to your image so that you can get a nice smooth image. And so before you stamp it, you want to add a warm breath, and this is going to reactivate the ink. So give it nice even pressure, and you can see how we have that fun texture from the tissue paper. Next, you're going to cut it out with the coordinating die. All right, so we've done that, and that can get put off to the side. With any extra cardstock that's left over from the tree, you can stamp and fussy cut out your greeting. And I'm going to use Have a Holly Jolly Christmas, and I just stamped that in black Memento ink. So that's ready. In that same die set, there is a tag, and so I cut a piece of vellum for that tag so that we can see through it. I love that aspect of vellum, so that's ready. And then you're going to take some more vellum, and on that vellum we're going to do our coloring technique for our Christmas lights. So for this technique you do need some Stampin' blend markers or another type of alcohol marker. And you can't use the Stampin' Right on this. It will bleed away. So what I like to do is I will start, I've got two Christmas colors. So I've got the dark red, and I'm also going to use the dark shaded spruce and some scraps of vellum. So you're going to take the brush on one side and go ahead and just make a nice large section of color on your vellum. And do the same with the second color. And that just takes a minute to dry. I forgot to share that the Merry and Bright is the second bundle that I'm using on this card. And it has the light bulbs as well as the greeting that I'm using. So have a holly jolly Christmas. So it also has a coordinating die set, and that's what we're going to use for our Christmas lights. I love these round bulbs here. So I'm going to go ahead, pull those out, and you're just going to lay it over the colored section, and you're going to cut that out. So I'm also going to cut out these detail pieces for the light bulb, and I'm cutting those from this silver adhesive backed glimmer paper. So it comes in one sheet as silver and one sheet is gold in 12 by 12. And what I love is that it does have an adhesive back to it. So it's really easy to apply these. So those are all ready, and I've removed the adhesive or the backing for that adhesive paper. So we're going to go ahead and layer these. It doesn't really matter which ones you add to which. I'm going to add the heart to the green and this kind of a curlicue to the red. And I've got the color, I'm pretty sure, is on the top. So I've colored it on the top on both of those. And the only reason I think that is because when I flip it over, it's a little lighter on the other side. And that's what I want. I want the color on top, and I'm going to show you why. And if by chance the color's on the bottom, if you do it that way, that's okay too, but you just want to know which side is the top and which side is the bottom. Okay, isn't that fabulous how easy that glimmer paper goes on? If you want to make sure that it really sticks, you can take a bone folder on the back and just give it a good rub to make sure that adhesive connects to the vellum. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add a little more detail. Do you see here on the green one how I've added some little lines to show like highlights or glowing? I'm going to do that with the same dark color, and I'm just on the back. You're going to add some detail lines. Okay. I'm going to go over it a little bit. Okay, so I've got some there, maybe some at the top. Isn't that fun? Let's do the same to the red one. So I want to use the dark again. Now if you do this to the front, it's going to move around the ink that you've already applied. So that's why we want to have it be on the opposite side of the original coloring. So I'm going to do this one. We'll just kind of do the opposite here. There we go. Really fun detail that you can add to the vellum, and you will see it on the card. Okay, so now we have all of our pieces, and we can start adding them together on our card base. So I do have a card base of soft seafoam. I'm going to go ahead and add that card front to the center. Make sure it's even all the way around. Smooth out the glue. Let's add our Christmas tree next to the left side, kind of in the center. Then we're going to add our Christmas lights to the vellum. So I'm going to start, I added some dimensionals just to the top, and I'm going to start with the green, place it on the right side, and then have the red one kind of overlap just a little bit at an angle. And then we're going to take that, and we can now add some dimensionals behind our Christmas lights for our tag, so that we can add the tag to the card. Remember, you want to hide the adhesive on vellum behind other elements. So go ahead and just add that to the right side. And you can see how vellum for the Christmas lights is really fun, because you can see through the vellum and have that fun layering effect. That's why I chose to use vellum for the Christmas lights instead of just regular cardstock. It gives it more of a glowing, see-through glass type feeling. More realistic. So now I can add my greeting, and I'm going to start with Holly Jolly, just right in the center of the two, and then from there I can build on top. So I'm going to place have a on top of Holly Jolly. Make sure everything's kind of lined up as best as you can, and then Christmas on the bottom. And then if I'd like, I can add a little more adhesive under here if I want to. And then of course we need a little ribbon for our tag. So I like to do this when it's already on my card, because then I'm not trying to tie something that's kind of floating around. So I just have some real red ribbon and then some white baker's twine. And you can get the dimensions for everything and see all of the products that I'm using in the description of this video below or on my blog. So then I'm going to take this white twine and I'm just going to tie a bow. And then you can take a good pair of scissors, and I like to use ribbon scissors or fabric scissors, and you're just going to cut these two at an angle near the top of your card. So cute. And then last, if you'd like, you can add some embellishments, and I have these red dots, and again you can get the details on the products from the description below. Just going to add a couple to the left and a couple down by the greeting on the right, and my card is all done. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching me create this fun card and learning how you can customize your vellum to coordinate with any color scheme. If you're interested in getting written instructions or seeing close-up images on how I created this card, you can visit my blog, creativechelsea.com. Thanks so much for watching. Have a creative day. Bye.